So, SEGA Hardlight decided that they want to drop their trailer for their brand new game. Now, I don't know if some of you guys remember a while back, I made a video talking about SEGA Hardlight's brand new ambitious story-driven Sonic game that they were working on, and a lot of rumors were going around that it was going to be a Genshin type of game, but that doesn't really seem to be the case either. We now finally have the reveal of the new game that was mentioned, which is called Sonic Dream Team. Sonic Dream Team is a really cool sounding name, and honestly it's really Sonic Heroes reminiscent. Even the title screen, a little bit surrounded by clouds, is a little bit reminiscent of Sonic Heroes. And I'm just gonna come out right the gate and say it, this game looks actually so good, and it's a freaking mobile game. It's no longer the Sonic Dash continue running forward style. This looks to be a full-on out game, but on mobile. It has bigger environments for you to explore and fly around in as Rouge or Cream or Tails or Knuckles. Dang, everybody can fly pretty much except Sonic. I even really love the animation they did for this little short trailer, or this announcement trailer. It just looks so good. My big takeaway from this trailer is that this game kind of looks like Sonic Lost World graphics wise, and a little bit like Team Sonic Racing. It looks like it's literally almost on the same level as those games. Mobile gaming has just come so far, and I know a lot of people kind of just scoff at mobile gaming because I used to be the same way. I would be like, mobile games, really? But I think there's a difference now between mobile games like Candy Crush and a mobile game like Genshin Impact, where it's a full-on game that's also on PC, by the way, for Genshin. But it's a full-on game that just works on mobile like a full game. Sonic Dream Team seems to be doing that same kind of style. It's not a Candy Crush, it's a full-on game with a story with 3D environments, controllable characters, and there's not much to sacrifice. Now, some of you may not know this, but a lot of the newer phones, say like an iPhone 15, is actually stronger than a Nintendo Switch. You can run Resident Evil 4 Remake on the iPhone 15. Just think about that. So yeah, phones are no longer super behind things like the Switch. They're actually further ahead by a landslide. So I don't think mobile gaming is something to scoff at all the time, especially when it can run games better and stronger than the Switch. Now, something to actually scoff at, in my opinion, is that this game is exclusive to Apple Arcade, but then that actually makes me think, would this game even exist if it wasn't for Apple Arcade? It seems like Apple Arcade signed an exclusive deal with Sega and probably gave them a lot of money to make this game in the first place, so that's probably why it looks so good. This game looks like it actually has a budget, and honestly, the world design so far is way more appealing than Sonic Frontiers. It looks a lot more creative and appealing. It looks like actual Sonic levels. I'm not a fan of the blockiness. There's some blockiness going on there, but overall, it still looks like classic Sonic, or not classic, but just Sonic Heroes type of world design in a way. It's in the modern era, but it still has that wacky design or just uniqueness to the levels. But it also seems to be a spin on these levels, as this game is called Dream Team, and in the description for the game, it actually says, join a race against time to stop Eggman's bizarre dreams from coming true. Sonic Dream Team arrives December 5th exclusively on Apple Arcade. So this game's story actually is based around the dreams of Eggman. So this is literally Mario Luigi Dream Team, but a Sonic game. And we actually have some screenshots on the website. And here we have the first screenshot, which is Sonic on rails actually. And it's like a weird dream world that has a mixture of like red and blue objects and all this kind of stuff. And then the next thing is actually a giant boss, which is really cool that this game has bosses like this in big areas. And it looks like it takes about 4 hit points, and there's a pause button as well as a ring count, and Sonic's boosting. Everything looks pretty cool here. And then the third screenshot is a completely different environment that I don't think was in the trailer at all. And you can see where Knuckles' icon is. There's actually a switch button, so you may be actually able to switch characters on the fly, which looks really cool. They even have the boxes from like Sonic Adventure, and honestly just the Sonic Adventure era boxes with 2 and 06. And then the next screenshot looks like a kind of factory level maybe, and there's some fire or lava in the background, and Sonic is boosting into an enemy. This game actually looks really cool, man. It actually looks really cool. And as you can see on the top of the screen, there looks like there is a timeline or like a compass type of thing, and it looks like there's 2 Eggman keys, so not all of the levels will just be race to the end. So it looks like you're actually going to be treasure hunting in this game, maybe. Dang, this might be the real Sonic Adventure 3 but on mobile, which is kind of crazy. Next we have Amy, and Amy is running away from 2 crab enemies, and there's not much different except the objective looks like one of those orb thingies that Sonic's holding in his hand on the icon of the game. Then we have Knuckles in this purple looking level with purple vines and stuff coming out, and it looks really interesting. I'm not gonna lie, these level designs are unique and I'm happy to see them, and it's mostly because it's a dream scenario, which is kind of a reminiscent of Nights into Dreams a little bit. And then my favorite screenshot is the one here with Cream, because of this world design looks crazy. Like, this world actually looks like it's built for some of these characters, and there's the Eggman statue in the background, and this level just looks the coolest to me. I don't know why. Looks like Eggman landed, but in his dream, how he actually envisioned it. Then you have Amy boosting with her hammer in this purple world again. Looks like a race to the finish level. Then we have Tails in Eggman Land again. That's what I'm calling this level, is Eggman Land. And I don't know, it looks really cool. I don't know why this robot's doing a whip here though. Then for the last screenshot, we have Tails fighting a boss, probably in that factory level if I'm being honest, or if not, it's probably in that Eggman Land level. But yeah, all of these screenshots look great. Why does this game look kind of just as good as Frontiers? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so far this game is actually pretty impressive for being a mobile game. It looks like it has open areas and all that, and just boost levels and other objectives like collecting keys, like kind of Sonic Adventure 2. I'm kind of here for it, I'm not gonna lie. And even though I'm not the biggest mobile guy, but like I said earlier, I think there's a difference now with some mobile games. They're starting to really appeal to me these days. Like, I've been playing Genshin, Star Rail a little bit, Final Fantasy VII, Ever Crisis. I don't know, mobile games have been stepping up quite a bit and being more interesting, especially with the IPs that I already like. A lot of them don't feel as much as cash grab mid-design games. Instead, now a lot of them feel like full-out games, but you know, with of course the mobile design, monetization and all that. But because it's Apple Arcade, I'm not sure how mobile game monetization is going to affect this game, because I'm pretty sure Apple Arcade is a paid service, so maybe that's how they'll make their money back. So this could just be mostly a full-on out game without a lot of monetization going on, which will probably be for the better, in my opinion. But at the same time, not as many people get to play this game because it's exclusive to Apple Arcade. So if you don't have an Apple Arcade, you're not playing Sonic Dream Team. I think that is the biggest L about this. But again, at the same time, like I said earlier, would this game even exist without Apple Arcade? That's the thing. Who really knows? But the thing is though, all that aside, this game kind of looks fire. I will be playing it. I will be talking about it because they're hyping this game up. I'm not gonna lie, they're hyping it up for a mobile game, and I can't believe that I'm this excited to play a mobile game, and it kind of looks better than Frontiers visual aesthetic wise and all of that. But anyways, that was my thoughts and opinions on Sonic Dream Team. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited if you were able to play it? If not, let me know in the comments below. And like always, I'll see you in the next one.
Well, whatever happens, happens.